Okay, so like I said, so you won't believe what this phone wound up doing. So I had to actually go back in and re-click some stuff and all this other kind of stuff. So I'm gonna pick it up right here. Okay, so this is Sirach 25 and whatnot because, like I said, the woman was in the transgression, and this, that, and other, and as that picture says, which I'll probably wind up going in and using that as the screensaver or whatever for my for this thing in the first place or whatever. You'll get a chance to see it. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, it says, this is Sirach 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Why is that? Because, like I said, when he asked her if she was married, she lit up. But when he asked her if she was happy, she, first of all, she had to contemplate it. And in her spirit, she couldn't lie. She wanted to lie, but in her spirit, it was like, why lie? Why should I lie and say that he's happy when she knows she's making him miserable? Because a woman that's making her husband happy, that's not going to be anything. And he said yes, no. Maybe was on the end of that. You could extrapolate that she could have said maybe or whatever, or she don't know. But like I said, how could she be his wife and not know if he's happy or not? Okay. What is the cliche saying here in America? Happy wife, happy life. This is what they push here. This is the bullshit that they push. Even though she can be emotionally up and down within the same fucking day. Like I said, she could be up one rip, her hormones shift. She goes into almost getting ready to have a period mode, bloated, cramping, all this other kind of stuff, and now she's in a badass mood in a heartbeat. That could happen in a heartbeat. So she could wake up happy, and by 12 o'clock noon, 3 hours later, she could be miserable because her hormones are kicked in, and this, that, and the other. So no, it says, so that's real. Okay. Um, Verse 19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, that the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay. These women are emotionally unstable, according to Job, the 39th chapter. Okay, she don't have understanding or any of these other things. So, for you to think that, let me see. Okay. See, since the Lord talks in parables and whatnot, y'all won't even understand this. It says, because it talks about the peacock and her eggs, right? Not the peacock, the ostrich and her eggs, right? And this, that, and other. But he compares her wisdom to that of an ostrich. He says, she is hardened against her young ones as though they are not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. You think he's saying all this about a peacock? About an ostrich? No, he's comparing the understanding of an ostrich to that of a woman. Like I said, that woman understood what the question was. It didn't matter. She's self-absorbed. She's an emotional creature. That's why the man with the logical brain is supposed to lead the woman and be in charge. But that don't always happen. As you can see, Adam didn't do it. He followed her. Solomon, smartest king on the planet ever, wound up following women in his old age, and fornication. That's falling away from the understanding and the laws of Yahweh, and doing what it is that he wanted to do. Okay, all right. So no, this was that. So this wickedness that's in this word, that's permeating into this world, has been here since the beginning, and now it has manifested itself up until this point in time. And these women who want to be in rulership, and now you got women realizing that they don't want to own a house. They don't want to have to deal with all the maintenance and how much it costs to put a roof in or a furnace in or a hot water tank and all this other kind of stuff. They don't want to be responsible having to make sure that their cars are running right and they're not getting ripped off. Or they need tires and all this other kind of stuff. They don't. Some of them are starting to realize how much of a pain it is to be able to be and do all these things yourself. And then for these ones that are independent, so-called independent, and make six figures, and they want a 6 foot man that makes 6 figures more than they do, or whatever, a 6 figure man that makes more than they do, and all this other kind of stuff, they realizing how hard it is to find one of them. Look at Lisa Ray and what's her other name? Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox, and these type of things, just to name a few. Okay, these women are growing old, alone, and it's going to continue to happen. So, like I said, this whole scenario of these women thinking they understand what they want and what they need has got them out of whack, and they've been with so many men, and these men's DNA in their sperm sticks to them. So now they wondering why they what's the word I'm looking for, the phrase bats in the belfry. Why they so batty in the brain? Because they got all these different demons or whatever, all these different DNAs from these different men mixed up inside of them, or whatever case might be, battling with each other for dominance, and got her crazy as fuck in the process. So, like I said, that picture was worth 1,000 words. And like I said, so I'm going to leave it there at that. I hope that this is edifying for you to understand. You men that's in this truth are supposed to be the stronger of the scenario, okay? Yeah, you're going to want comfort. Yeah, you're going to want these types of things and all this other kind of stuff that a woman is supposed to be able to provide you. But if they're not in a position and not in the right mindset to provide you that, and all they want to do is bring fucking headache and grief, they're not worth the bullshit that comes with them. Like I said, and I can say this from personal experience, I done had some fine women that was not worth the fucking headache that they brought to the table. Okay? Not worth the headache that they brought to the table. Okay? That's why I'm alone by myself now. I've got my touches that I can get to. I got a touch that I can get to from time to time, but I don't need nothing more than that. Not in this day and time. So it is what it is. So with that, I hope that that's edifying. I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Kakodash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York and the elder bishops out of Connecticut. Again, double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world, pushing this truth uncut, unfiltered, give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, correctly and directly breaking down these scriptures. A hearty shalom for the hopeful elect in general, and for the rest of the world, a Baba Ball.